I have not seen this one before. I mean, this certainly is new. Where else have I seen this? So cute, my little Hasanito. IDF spokesman revealed Hezbollah tried to launch a cruise missile from a house in Lebanon. There's also the yeah, they got the red circles out. Boys, they got the red circles out. You can never. You know, it's over. It's over. They got the red circles. They got the fucking. They also have the CGI. Where is the I'm sure you've seen the fucking CGI videos as well that they did with the Al Shifa hospital. Remember, there was a Hamas headquarters. There was a Hamas headquarters under Al Shifa, and they knew it. Why? There was a command center for Hamas under Al Shifa. How do we know that? Well, we didn't. They just made it up. And then they made a cool graphic to showcase that. They're doing that as well. They're doing that again. They're doing that again. They got their fucking CGI videos. IDF releases footage of an airstrike against the home in Lebanon where Hezbollah had stored munitions. The video shows a rocket flying out of the building following the strike, hitting an adjacent home. Where is it? Can't tell anything from this. Oh, here. This is what's here. Wait, Nasrallah is developing Hezbollah missiles in the homes of Lebanese citizens, using the civilian population as human shields. Any civilian living near Hezbollah weapons should leave their home. Guys, they have AI. They have AI propaganda again, okay? Here's a real thing that's happening, which is why we turned to DAL E2 to visualize this very common thing that's actually happening. Hassan Nasrallah is doing this all the time in Lebanon. Okay. Where is the video though? Hold on, I got to show you the video that they made. Oh, here.
Hezbollah terrorist organization has been continuously launching attacks on Israeli civilians and has no plans to stop. This is southern Lebanon. There are dozens of Lebanese villages situated along approximately 80 kilometers of the border with Israel. For over 20 years, Hezbollah has deployed its arms inside homes.
Why are they speaking in English when they're talking about this? Why are they explaining this in English? I just don't get it. Is it the official language of Lebanon? Is it the official language in Israel? Why is the Israeli military person explaining this operation in English? I wonder. I just can't seem to place my finger on it. Why are they doing that? Why are they doing it? Hezbollah, Hamas.
And militarized civilian infrastructure. As a result, the Hezbollah terrorist organization has turned southern Lebanon into a battlefield. This is a village in southern Lebanon.
Okay, this is what I was going to show you. Beautiful. Perfect. I mean, this is, yeah. Inside of schools inside of civilian infrastructure. Well, I guess if you say so, well, I'm inclined to believe you because, like, I mean, you've never led me astray. You've never lied to me. You've never lied to me before, Israel. You know?
Hezbollah stores cruise missiles, rockets, launchers, and UAVs inside civilian homes, hidden behind the Lebanese.
No, Kaya. Yeah, this is, dude, this is happening all the time. You hate to see it. You hate to see it, dude. We just have to blow up these schools, man. At a certain point, right? Like a repeat is going to probably have like some level of fatigue, right? There's just no way. There is no fucking way that you can continue like listening to the same exact fucking propaganda over and over. Here it is. Yeah. Home to Hamas. Headquarters. This is an IDF 3D diagram of the Shifa hospital. Once again, it's just crazy. It's crazy to me, man. It's crazy to me that they just
living in the village. We are monitoring these activities, locating the weapons, and destroying them with precise intelligence-based strikes. I want to show you an example of a strike.
The first floor, every fucking building in Lebanon is a storefront. We don't have fucking garages, lol. I mean, we do, but like, dude, it's third world. No, Capri Sun Poppy. Your Lebanese Palestinian heritage is showing here. You're obviously trying to defend against the reality that like there are portable missile launcher trucks underneath every school in Lebanon. Okay, everybody knows this. Sorry, sorry. You might act like that's not the case, but I just saw an illustration that proves you wrong. Yeah, a storefront, more like a weapon storefront. Yeah, this is what we just showed, the Hamas headquarters. Yeah. This missile is definitely in a garage in Lebanon. Trust us, guys. Breaking. The images reveal long-range Hezbollah missile being stored inside of a civilian building in southern Lebanon. Hezbollah is deliberately placing its military infrastructure within civilian areas. We promise. It's just so odd. They always happen to, you know what's always the case? They always happen to have evidence right before they fucking end up blowing up a goddamn school or a mosque or whatever. Okay? And then after they blow it up, there's obviously an accounting of the areas that were bombed, and they never seem to find the evidence. And it's so crazy. I don't know if like both Hamas and Hezbollah have these like incredible cleanup teams or something. They end up, get this, like in Al Shifa where there was a command and control center, they somehow were able to secretly cement all of the fucking entrances into the hospital between the tunnel system, and it just seemingly looked like it was out of use. I don't know how they were able to do such a thing. It's just crazy. They must have had like some new kind of cement technology that they invented to literally purposefully seal off an area in real time as the guys were coming in, knowing full well that like, the Israeli military was coming in. So they just like were able to cement it and shut it off entirely. You're being so rude. The IDF soldiers worked super hard on that drawing. He even had his tongue sticking out while he did it because he was so concentrated. Yeah. Yeah, it's just crazy, man. It's crazy. I don't know how they do it, but I guess they spend all their time and effort in putting those things putting those things under these storefronts and then like clearing the area once they're bombed. It's just a wild situation.
Living in the village. We are monitoring these activities, locating the weapons, and destroying them with precise intelligence-based strikes. I want to show you an example of a strike carried out a few weeks ago. Here we are exposing Hezbollah's method of hiding a cruise missile inside a home. The terrorists create a designated opening for the missile launch. Here you can see how we identified the terrorist making an opening in the building that exposed the missile. In a precise strike, the IDF eliminated the terrorist and this missile launching infrastructure shortly before the launch. Shortly, the IDF will engage in extensive precise strikes against terror targets which have been embedded widely throughout Lebanon. We ask residents...
Grandma has a cruise missile underneath her bed, dude. That is how it is. It's not a house. It's in the middle of nowhere, no roads. Yeah, I know. Notice how the fucking thing that they're blowing up here doesn't look like the actual thing that they blow up regularly in the middle of a fucking crowded neighborhood. What an interesting standard. Because this real-time footage from what they blew up does not really look like this. So I don't really understand how they got from this, which is what like they are actually blowing up, that kills, hundreds of civilians, now up to 400 at this point. But when they're like, oh yeah, we found a missile depot, it's like no fucking road near it, nothing. Just a random fucking building. We aren't supposed to analyze the video, just deep throat the boot and move on. Are you saying Dumbo's lying to me? Yes, I am.
The IDF eliminated the terrorist and this missile launching infrastructure shortly before the launch. Shortly, the IDF will engage in extensive precise strikes against terror targets which have been embedded widely throughout Lebanon. We ask residents of Lebanese villages to pay attention to the message and warning published by the IDF and heed them. This is an advance warning for your own safety and the safety of your family.
Very good.
We advise civilians from Lebanese villages located in and next to buildings and areas used by Hezbollah for military purpose, such as those used to store weapons, to immediately move out of harm's way for their own safety. I want to repeat, move out of harm's way immediately. Hezbollah is endangering you and your families. On October 8th, the Hezbollah terrorist organization decided to join...
For the record, the reason why they're doing this in English is so that it's propaganda. They do it in Hebrew and they do it in Arabic as well. But the English version of this is obviously for propaganda for the Western world, for a Western audience, to be like, look at how moral we are. Look at how good we are in the way that we're conducting our special military operation. And it's just a repeat of like what they've done so far. You are the target audience. Well, maybe not you in particular, but your parents that watch CNN and get their news and information exclusively from Western media without adding a shred of critical thinking skills into the equation. That is who the target audience is. That's why it's in English. Yeah, for the record, they're striking areas that look more like this. So that's weird, because but in their UAV drone strike footage, they just didn't show that. So what's going on there? How'd that happen? Yeah, move out of harm's way, as in move out of Lebanon. Sorry. Some of you are going to die, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Thank you, Israel. Very cool. A couple more points of propaganda that I want to mention. Here it is. The IDF spokesperson, the Arab media, posted this order of forced expulsion targeting Lebanese residents on his Twitter account.
بتتذكري شو في بهيديك الأوضة المسكرة بالشقة يلي استأجرتيها؟ شو قعدتوك تخبي تحت الكنباية؟ بحياة ستي ما كنت بتعرفي؟
I mean, this is like, come on, man. This is insult to injury, dude. This is like they're not even doing a good job with this. Like they're so like they don't give a fuck, dude. No, it's not satire, bro. This is supposed to be an evacuation order for like the Arab population in Lebanon. It seems like they fucking ran out of the editing budget, so they used the PragerU animation team, dude. For those uninitiated, this crap works for the Israeli population due to our incredibly pro-military culture, as well as Daniel himself, which is a very charismatic figure for us due to his confidence when he speaks on anything. You might not think he's charismatic, but it's a fact. Thirst traps exist on him on social media of Daniel Hagari. It doesn't matter how stupid it is, it'll work. That's okay. Okay. I'm saying it. This is a sign of a truly depraved society. Okay. If you look at Rear Admiral General Daniel Hagari, who very confidently pointed to, famously, a fucking calendar, okay, that was written in Arabic and said, see, this is their terror schedule for the terrorists. They have the names of the terrorists here, only to immediately be corrected by people who speak Arabic, okay, who then turned around and said, no, dog, that's just a fucking calendar. Those are the days of the, week. If that guy is seen as a sex icon and a confident individual, Israeli society is truly lost.
إذا يوجد لديك أو لدى جارك أسلحة، غادر المنزل من دون أي أمتعة فورا. اذهبوا إلى الوادي، إلى المسجد، أو إلى المدرسة. هذا نداء أخير. كل من يمتلك سلاحا في منزله أو يخفي سلاحا لحزب الله ليغادر منزله.
Great stuff, man. Thank you. Yeah, go to the nearest mosque or school so we can bomb the mosque or school. And then say you were hiding guns, silah, under said mosque or school.